Hello, my name is Jimmy. I'm a child passenger safety technician here in Canada, and we're currently inside the 2025 Polestar 3. I have a few child seats I want to put in here. I have like this Clek Liing base, for example. I just want to show you exactly how well they fit and how this can be part of your family. So, starting with the Liing base here, we got two sets of lower anchors, one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. They're just behind these plastic clips, which personally I'm not a big fan of, because once you take them out, you're going to leave them aside and you're going to basically lose them. So I'll put them just in the door pockets here for now, but I'm sure for yourself, when you own one of these vehicles, they're just going to be somewhere within the garage. I'm going to extend the legs for the Liing and get that clipped on. Nice and easy. Push this back, but before I do that, let me just release the leg. Let's push this back. Okay. I'm going to lift up the carpet a little bit here because it's a little bit in the way. There we go. So the base of the Liing is fully on the seat itself. Non-dominant hand at the anchor point. That's not moving an inch, so we are properly installed. Adjust the height as needed, and let's get my Liing, which is just right behind me here. The doors themselves, they open decently wide, but maybe not as wide as you need for an infant carrier. So you do have to turn it first before you can get that in here. I'm 5'11". The front seat's adjusted to me, and as you can see, there's like a good 4 or 5 inches here in between the seat and the Liing. So you should have no problems, even if you're a taller driver, inside this Polestar 3. Let me move on to the other side, and I'll put something rear facing in there for you. All right, so I have the Foonf set up in rear facing here. Getting it inside the vehicle isn't too hard, but you do have to keep in mind the roof line on the Polestar 3 is relatively low, so you're fully hunched over as you do this. Not great for your back, but I mean, you're only doing this a few times, and so it shouldn't be that bad, but it is definitely something to consider. All right, so I got the seatbelt in. I want to make sure that they are on the correct path here, just behind those little latches. I'm gonna pull the top, tether through, which will pull the bottom. Then I'll latch them in. 1 done, 2 done. I'm gonna check with my non-dominant hand at the belt path. No, that doesn't move an inch. We are good. Put this back on and we're done. Rear facing child seat, no issues. The front seat is in parallel with the driver's side. Like I said, 5'11", so you shouldn't have any issues fitting a child seat even if you're taller. And because of where the Foonf line is on the top here, it's kind of like right here in the back of the headrest, which is a little bit more inset than the base here. So because of the design of the Foonf, it's a little bit taller. You should be able to stretch the front seat further rearwards than some other child seats out there. All right, from here, I guess the final move is to switch to a forward-facing seat just to see how that fits, and I want to show you how to route the top tether as well. All right, for a forward-facing car seat, one of the key parts is the upper tether. It just prevents the seat from pushing forward, so we want to make sure we got this installed. To get the tether routed in a Polestar 3, it's just in between the headrest here. So we push it right inside, and then it latches on the back. But let me push the seat back first and get it installed up here, and I'll show you what's back there. I do have the lower anchors out. That makes things nice and easy. Just gonna pull all of that wiring back first, and then push this all the way back till it clicks. There we are. I'm going to check at the belt path non-dominant hand That doesn't move an inch. We are A-okay. Let me put this cushion in here first. And then I'll show you the upper tether. So in the trunk area, of course, we can see the upper tether has been pushed through in between the headrest posts. From here, we go before that tonneau cover. And then it goes down onto this upper tether mount right here. And we can just pull that snug. And there we are. Your forward-facing Clek Liing, or sorry, Clek Foonf, it is fully installed here on the passenger side. Now, a big question is, can I have 3 seats across in the Polestar 3? And I did try it. I'm not going to say definitively no, you can't. But with a Liing on the driver's side, I put a rear-facing Foonf in the middle and then a forward-facing Foonf on this side. There just wasn't enough space side to side to get them all belted in correctly. So I'm going to say partial no, just because there may be other seats that could actually fit them side by side. But for now, no, I don't think that's going to fit. In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions on the Polestar 3 or child seats or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. Take care.